You were talking about the kind of like, hey, we're on the cusp of something new. The slate is being wiped clean, and all of these like incredibly heavy and difficult things that are happening on a collective level. I think as we think about it from a personal standpoint, I like to, and this is not intended to say like we shouldn't be out protesting and voting and doing all the things, right? We should do all those things in order to like make sure our voice is heard from a collective standpoint. But when it comes to our personal lives, where we're like completing these cycles, maybe like feel like we're lacking clarity and moving into a new space, I think understanding where we are in this moment in our personal lives, I think can be really helpful because it almost like gives us permission or like maybe even empowers us in a way to say, like, let me not go and like wear myself out in this messy middle part before I see what the new thing is. Like ruminating on things, overthinking things, having a lot of anxiety about like not having clarity or feeling like you're a little bit in the dark. Like those are very natural ways to be. And what I love about astrology is like, okay, this is going to happen. And like, we could spend all of our time and our energy like changing things and planning and stressing out and exhausting ourselves in that moment. Or we could know that we just can't see the green shoots coming out of the ground yet for whatever seeds have been planted. And so like, allow, surrender, let this happen. And like rest and, you know, do the other thing. Maybe like go back and clean stuff out, whether that's like psychologically or physically. Or, you know, I just wonder if there's like a way we can maybe put some of that energy to work or not be spending all of that energy because of the uncertainty of this like moment that we're in for, you know, when this comes out the next like couple of months.
Exactly. I think that's what I work on so much with my clients is be where you are. And it's okay to be where you are because that's the point life has brought you to. So it's where you're supposed to be. So even not being clear can serve a purpose and you can just not be clear. That doesn't mean go figure it out. Yeah. You know, there is a period of time where it might even be useful to just sit and not be clear. And that's harder for some people than others. Yeah. You know, if you're someone who's a big planner, that feels really unnatural to you. And so knowing, hey, this is a period of time where things are not supposed to be clear for some reason or another. You know, maybe you're being protected to not know. I always think like I'm glad I didn't know exactly what job I was going to end up in because it would have been hard for me to end up there. Like I couldn't have planned it better myself. So I'm thankful like the universe like lined everything up for me. And so it's like, well, maybe everything is being lined up for me and I just need to be unclear because that opens my mind a little bit to other possibilities that I would not even think of if I was too busy planning.
Yeah. Yeah. And planning in a way that you don't know what you're even planning for, that is going to be wasted time and energy, right? And like it may give us a sense of control in the moment or like a perceived sense of control in the moment. And then you're just going to be tired when we kind of like start to make this shift.